Hey, what's up artists, producers, fellow creatives? In today's video, I want to talk about why motivation is unreliable and what actually replaces it. See, motivation feels powerful, but it's one of the least reliable tools you can build anything on. And I know motivation gets a lot of the credit. People wait for it, people chase it, people blame its absence when things feel like they're stalling. But motivation was never meant to build long-term work. Now, what is motivation? Motivation is just an emotional response. It shows up when something excites you, when the results feel close, when your energy is high. It's reactive. It's not a flaw, it's just what motivation is. The problem starts when you treat motivation like it's a requirement, but really what it is just a bonus. See, here's why motivation fails in the long term. Long-term work and results require boredom, uncertainty, and delayed results. Motivation does not survive in those conditions. And that's not because you're weak, that's just because motivation depends on feedback. And that feedback disappears for long-term stretches when you're working on something real. So when the motivation fades, people usually assume something's wrong, but nothing really is wrong. See, the absence of motivation gets misinterpreted. It might make you feel resistant or just flat and uninspired. And that feeling gets labeled as, well, I just lost my drive, or I'm not feeling it today. But what's actually happening there is a lot simpler. That's when you've moved past novelty, and novelty is what motivation feeds on. This stage isn't a problem, it's just a transition. So let's talk about what replaces motivation. Motivation does not get replaced by more intensity. It gets replaced by standards. Now I know, standards sound boring, but they are powerful. Standards say, this is just what I do, regardless of how I feel. They remove that daily negotiation, like asking yourself, do I feel like doing this today? Instead, you start asking, what do my standards require me to do today? And that shift changes everything. Now, let's talk about how to start building those standards and stop relying on motivation. First, you can define the minimum effort, not the maximum effort you could do every day. What is the smallest version of consistency that you can maintain? Second, separate identity from emotion. You are not how you feel today. It's just a mood that you're in. And just normalize those low energy days. They're part of the system. It's not an interruption. Keep those promises to yourself small and frequent. Self-trust will build a lot faster than motivation ever will. This isn't about relentless grinding. It's about reliability. Now, let's think long term. Here is the quiet benefit of this approach. When you stop needing motivation, work becomes steadier, confidence becomes calmer, and progress becomes predictable. And ironically, motivation will show up again, but not because you chased it, but because you created the conditions where it wasn't required. Now, if you've been waiting to feel ready again, you may be already past that stage. What you need now isn't motivation, it's permission to go ahead and work without it. That's where real momentum comes from. This channel is about creativity, discipline, clarity, and building things for the long term. If this resonates with you, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Hit the like button, say what's up in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas, and let's create some dialogue around this topic of motivation. I'm first name Shane. I'm a hip hop artist, a producer, an engineer. I've been doing this for over 10 years, and I just do it for the love of the game. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.